Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'asham Yahushai, Ba'asham Rakakodash. We see them as apostles and elders of great mission rule well, and salutations to the Archimedes of the pushing with no truth and sincerity day in and day out in the country in season to season. We say, Shalom. You know, this one run through some precepts to know that blessed day that die in the Lord. You know that them that continue in the faith and die in the faith. You know. Rather it be any way how you die, you know. Once you die in the truth, die knowing about Hashem Yahushai, you know, is a honor, is a good thing. Right, and I open up Revelation 14 verse 13. It say, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord, from henceforth yea, said the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them. So yes, so you know, blessed be them that die in the Lord. You know, because at the end of the day, they push for Yahweh Hashem down to the end. You know, there was a soul for Yahweh Hashem down to the end. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai down to the end, right? You know, this is there, brother pass, and you know, the brother was sincere to the truth. The brother, you know, couldn't want to do anything for the Lord. He came, you know. He was meditating in scriptures day and night. You know, we had brothers that passed in the truth that you know die knowing the truth. They never, you know, question one day. They pushed on to the end. And same way with that brother, he did the same thing, pushed on to the end. Right? So reading over, it say, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth. Yes, the scripture also mentioned, you know, the man that turned away from that's roughly paraphrasing, you know, that turned away hand from the plow, he ain't fit for the kingdom, you know. He ain't fit. So, but these is men that were fit because they plowed on to the end, right? It said, and I heard a voice from heaven saying unto me, right, blessed are the dead which die in the Lord from henceforth, yea, said the Spirit, that they may rest from their labors and their works do follow them. So yeah, and the works follow them because again, you know, the brother was doing what was recommended to do, and he was doing it constantly, you know. As I say, fervent, the brother was fervent in his spirit, you know, always meditating in scriptures, always in the scriptures, day in, day out, you know. So yeah, even for the brothers, you know, worldwide, you know, that pass, you know, pushing for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, the scripture say bless, you know, because we have a reward to receive, and the reward is with the Lord. Come back with the Lord, you know. The scripture say what? The dead shall rise first, right? Go next scripture here. This is Isaiah 57 verse 1 and 2. It say the righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. Yeah, you know, so them that pass away, you know, we seen the abundance of evil here that on this earth at the moment. And you know, the Lord, even though the men of the Lord, them that remain alive, the Lord will see them with true, but them that die, you know, they was taken away from the evil to come. Right? It said the righteous perisheth, and no man layeth it to heart, and merciful men are taken away, none considering that the righteous is taken away from the evil to come. Yeah. You know? So you say, but he shall enter into peace. They shall rest in their beds, each one walking in his uprightness. So yeah, you know, the brother was taken into peace. Even as I said before, even them that die, the brothers that die around the world, they were taken into peace. You know, they will move from the evil to come, but they come back with the Lord. You know, they come back with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. They come back, right? Bro, this next precept here. I think it's First Thessalonians 4. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 4 verse I'll start from verse 14. It says, "For if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will God bring with him." So them that die for Yahushua, the Lord shall bring with him. Hey, they coming with the Lord. That is a gloriful thing. That is glory. Right? They could be coming with the Lord. It has some will remain, it has some will die. Some of us have to go. Rather be by sickness, they kill us, all these things. Hey. But once we die for the Lord is our glory. Right? It say for if we believe that Yahushua died and rose again, even so them also which sleep in Yahushua will God bring with him. And say, for this we say unto you by the word of the Lord, that we which are alive and remain unto the coming of the Lord shall not prevent them which are asleep. They say, for the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God. They say, and the dead in Mashiach shall rise first. So the dead in Mashiach shall rise first, because they come in with the Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And when they come with the Lord, the scripture say, well, we will be what? I shouldn't say we, I say them that remain, them that are alive, then they shall be what? Them shall be taken up. But them that die is coming with the Lord first. You understand? They will have a body already. Because they were the Lord. But hey, you see, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. Yeah, so as I was saying, that them that are alive shall be caught up with them, but the brothers that die first, they already with the Lord. They come in with the Lord one time. And as the scripture say here, then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds to meet the Lord in the air. And so shall we ever be with the Lord, and so shall we ever be with the Lord forever. So even though the body perish here and the soul go back to the Lord, the spirit go back to the Lord, hey, we all be together soon, ruling with our Lord. Breaking these nations. Hey, even though it might be sorrowful that a brother passed, but hey, he had peace. And he better than us, because he be with the Lord, So, hey, blessed be them that die in the Lord, boy, that continue down to the end. I myself wish to perish that way. I hope the Lord keep the spirit on me and I push down to the end. Right? Same as the brother did, as the scripture say, they leave the works. So we watch that and we were like, yeah, we should be the same, So with that, we give our praises to Yahweh. Ba'Hashem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem Rakakodash, we sit down and say apostles and elders of great around the world, and salutations all the Akim to the push, you will know truth of the day in and day out. Come to the in season of the season, we say, Shalom.